This song was recommended or requested by a viewer, and so I wanted to check it out. I checked out some of their early stuff. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to pronounce the name. I'm assuming it's around like Abramelin? I don't know. Sounds kind of weird when I say it, so I don't know. But checked out some of their earlier stuff just to kind of see what I may expect for this song, and pretty excited. I'm hoping for some different vocal tones and hoping for a little bit cleaner of recording, because the stuff I listened to was like 11 years ago, so we'll see what it is. I'm really just, what I'm hoping for is if the recording stays the same and the vocals stay the same, I'm hoping for some really cool vocal melodies, vocal beats, and to be able to hear the guitar and not just have it be this like kind of muffled, distorted mess that I think a lot of bands kind of get into that problem. So, but without any further ado, let's get right into this. I'm excited. Let's check it out. Already better sound quality. I like it. It's a simple riff, but it works. Okay, get the vocals in here. I really like the guitar work. Because even though it's, you know, a brutal song and, you know, kind of this Cannibal Corpse vocal, Cannibal Corpse thing. Okay. Deep throw on that mic, I like it. Like, no break. But even though it's like, you know, it's a brutal song, you still have that riffage. And I'm a riff bitch. I love riffs, so. A little bit of a guitar solo here. I like it. Anytime they bring in guitar solos into these types of like heavier songs, I'm in love. I absolutely love it. So there's still just kind of that one deep tone that the vocalist does. It almost sounds like he's like putting the mic deeper into his mouth when he does like some of those lows. Okay. Oh yeah, second solo. By all means, please God, put in more solos into these songs. I love it. Because like, you know, even though the guitar work is kind of simple with those like heavy beat riffs, you know, it's like, it's still difficult to play, but the solos, man, like that's where the guitar shines and I love it. Okay, here's the black metal influence, of course. So I'd say it's like definitely very black in death metal. Here's the hi-hat. I believe these guys are Australian. I could be wrong though. Don't quote me on that. Okay, it just keeps going. Ooh, I like it. I love those harmonics right there. Yes, there it is. Okay. There's two tones I like here in the front, or like the higher tone. It's not really a fry. It's like a, because that's more of a black metal scream in my opinion. I'm not well versed in black metal, but I would say that's more of a black metal scream. That true cult shit. I love how many riffs are brought into this song. Even though some of them kind of bleed together and they're kind of more like chord riffs, I still love that they're bringing in multiple ones. Because it is a longer song. It's like a 5.5 minute song. line. Oh yeah. With like the opens and then the palm mutes on it. Oh yeah, I like that. Back to the fast. Yeah, because, you know, if it was something like this the entire song, it would be exhausting. So having that multiple pacing, and the pacing doesn't really ever slow down. You know, it's always just that fast in your face. But oh, there's the name of the song. First time I heard it. I will say, I might leave it for the end of the song. I've been talking a lot, so. Drums do not let up. Even though the guitar is slowing down a little bit with the riff, the drums are like, in your face, we're going. Okay, is that the end there? That's the end there. Okay, so what I was going to say about oh my lord, I actually just totally forgot what it was. But overall, so I really enjoyed that song. I really liked the multiple, you know, as I said during the song, I really liked the multiple guitar riffs that were brought in. I liked the, you know, like hearing some of the picking and being able to discern the notes. That was something when I listened to some of their earlier stuff, and that's just, you know, in a lot of early bands don't have, especially, you know, when it's like early 2000s and you're releasing a debut album or a debut EP, it's gonna have a lot of kind of that heavy distortion on these heavy bands that you just don't know what's happening on the guitar. You don't know what they're doing. And so being able to hear the individual notes that are being picked and slowing it down and having those fun little climbs and the harmonics, really, really nice. But what I want to say about the vocals, I just remembered, is that even though it's that heavy, and I would say that Cannibal Corpse style, and I'm not super well versed in them, so they might have changed their tone later, but it's that, like, you know, it's kind of that, like, deep, really, like, kind of, like, throaty almost is the way I like to describe it, even though you shouldn't be using your throat. It's, like, kind of that deep, throaty sound. It was still articulated well. You know, it wasn't something to where you had no idea what was happening. If you listen, you know, because each part of the song you could kind of peel away and just focus on. Like, I focused a lot on the guitar, but then I focused a little on the drums, insane, and then I started focusing on the vocals, and you could really hear the articulation that the vocalist put into it. You were able to hear, you know, you heard horizontal. Maybe you didn't. I could have been talking over it, and I do apologize. But you could hear and discern certain words and be able to pick them out when you focused on the vocals, which is awesome. It's something that I think is super tough for a lot of vocalists to do in the heavy genres, is being able to articulate what you're saying and not just having it as this garbled mess. Overall, I really liked it. You know, a very heavy, very fast-paced song, right up the death metal or the black and death metal style. So I really liked it. But yeah, tell me what you think down below. Give me more recommendations. Absolutely love them. Give me more bands to listen to. I will be trying to do every new single that comes out of music I listen to. But if there's a band you've been listening to, a new single dropped, and you haven't seen me react to it, please put it down below and I will get to it. But thank you again, and I'll see you guys later.